Yes, good evening. It is Christmas List, and this is my Raw channel. Currently here in Mexico City. We are waiting for the sun to go down so we can experience the night life, what it's like on a Monday night here in Mexico City. So for my Raw channel, the conversation came up today about barbecue in Haiti. The former police chief, now turned, some would say warlord, other would say hero. You know, he's a villain to some, and he's an idol to others. I heard his story for quite a few years. So last November, 1 year ago this week, I decided I'm gonna head to Haiti and see if I cannot meet barbecue. Now, I had no translator at all. My former translator, Sean, had retired because life as a translator just got too dangerous. So I went there by myself, touched down, got in a hotel, and let me answer the question. Yes, there are normal hotels in Haiti. About 20 minutes outside of like the war zone, you can find very nice hotels that are very safe, have good food, very few tourists, but they're still a safe place to stay. So my game plan was to go for 7 days and try my hardest to find Mr. Barbecue. Got to Haiti. First problem I had was translators. I had a lineup of people outside that wanted the job because I paid well, and I was interviewing them and, you know, test their English, see how we got along. And then they asked me, like, what does this job entail? And then I said, well, we're gonna go into the hardest, most dangerous parts of Haiti, and looking for Mr. Barbecue. And every single one of them said, no. A few of them left without even saying goodbye, even though they needed the money. And I came to this point where I was like, wow, what am I gonna do now? Luckily, I found a man that said, yes, he'll come along with me. He had never done this before. He needed the money, he had a family, so he said yes. So my first sort of game plan in working my way to the big boss of Haiti, Barbecue, was to slowly get in with gang members, sort of earn their respect, and work my way up to the final boss. For those that don't know, Haiti is going through a very, very violent war, and it's been happening for many years now. Initially, it was a war amongst gangs, but then when Barbecue became as big as he did, first and foremost, he went on TV and told all the politicians, you have 24 hours to leave, or we're gonna kill you, we're gonna kill your family. He also said, we're gonna go hotel to hotel and we will find you, so don't hide. So the leader of the country just up and left. You saw him like, where, in what other country does somebody have the power to stand on TV and say, leave to the leaders and leave? And they left, right? Once again, he was the former police chief, now one of the most wanted on the United States FBI list. Again, I had no connections at all. But if you watch my videos on my main channel, I worked my way up from smaller gangs, earned their respect, work my way. And towards the end of this video, I'm gonna show you portions of my conversation with Barbecue. This is a spoiler alert. I do meet the man, but check this out. I finally get the opportunity where somebody says, look, follow me. On my 7th day, I actually extended my trip. I missed my flight. I had to pay for a new flight. They said, follow me, I'm gonna bring you to the man. And I was all excited and giddy. It was my final day. Now, getting on the back of a motorcycle and going into this danger area, it's not like a walk in the park. You're going through gunshots and gunfire and tanks shooting, and not many people on the street. And in the motorcycle, you gotta pay a fortune because they're risking their life. Right? So I get in, I see the guy, I'm standing beside Barbecue, and I'm not trying to put him up on a platter. I know a lot of people dislike this man, but as a journalist, this is something to add to my resume, and I got a lot of questions for him, so I'm excited. So I meet him, I'm very close, he shakes my hand, and he walks away. And I'm like, oh, I thought I had an interview, right? I'm asking my translator, like, didn't I have this interview scheduled? He's like, yeah, the guy doesn't want to do it today. He's not in a mood to talk. And I'm thinking in my mind, like, do you know what I just went through to get here? Like, on the back of this motorcycle, being shot at and very dangerous. And what am I gonna say? I'm not gonna argue with Barbecue, right? Now, I'm smart enough to know that Barbecue has a message he wants the world to hear. And I could be that platform to get the message out. So as I'm standing there a little bit upset, visibly upset, he sends somebody over and says, look, if I really want to interview, prepare almost a resume. He wants me to write a 1-page document in English explaining why I should get an interview with Barbecue. And I'm like, wow, this is like, nobody has ever asked me for this before. He also wanted 2 videos that represent the type of content that I film. He wants to watch them. He also wants press to make sure that like I'm accredited. I've been in newspapers before for my content and such. He doesn't want to do an interview with a little YouTuber. He wants his message across. Now, I want to be very upfront. I never paid BBQ 1 penny. We're gonna get even deeper into this, not 1 penny. A lot of people have asked me about the story about how I met BBQ, thinking there was some like secret guy that's gonna bring me there, or I paid tens of thousands of dollars. Neither are the truth. I did it by myself, so there's no one else to blame but myself. Now, I gave him my resume, my CV, I give him everything, and I give him my phone number, and he said, just wait. And I'm thinking, like, I already missed my flight. I said, I'll wait. I told myself mentally I'm gonna give myself 24 hours. So the next day, I'm patiently waiting at my hotel. I get a message from one of his people, a text. He said, come today. So again, I gotta find somebody crazy enough to bring me in. I get to the front lines again, and the guy's like, oh, he's busy, he's at the front lines. Not today again, not today again. So I'm just showing you the behind the scenes. You guys see an interview, but you don't realize what happened. There's often failure associated with getting the story. At that point, I'm like, shit, I'm just gonna go home. I went back to my hotel, really like frustrated with myself. And as I was leaving, before I got back to my hotel, so as I was leaving the area where his group was, I told them my frustrations. I said, look, I challenged myself to come to your country to find BBQ because I wanted to hear his side of the story and I wanted to share that with the world. And I'm like, guys, I'm leaving tomorrow, right? I bought a ticket, I leave at noon. Is there any chance in the world we can do this early tomorrow morning? And he's like, well, I'll ask the boss. He's like, how early? I'm like, man, you tell me what time I'm gonna be there. And I don't recall the exact time, but I got a call that night saying like, meet me, like leave your hotel at 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning. You can come meet BBQ. You have exactly 1 hour with him, and then we'll rush you right to the airport. So that's how it happened. That's how I actually got the opportunity to meet BBQ. Now, him himself didn't have any negative energy, no negative vibe at all. You know, most of the time I'm with these gangsters, these killers, they have a very negative energy. Him, he had the opposite. You know, he told me, I speak English, but I want this interview to be in my own native tongue, which makes sense. I asked him, you know, why are you so upset? He's like, I want a president in Haiti that is Haitian. Haitian born, the family is Haitian born, and they all live here in the country. He said something like the last 7 or 9 presidents were chosen by the USA and United Nations, and their families didn't even live in Haiti, right? He told me he was very upset with what do they call, like I don't remember the name they call it, the rich people. Mostly the Lebanese that live in the mountains, in the mansions. They're the ones supplying the guns to the gangs that are killing each other. His mindset is, we're gonna go up that mountain and we're gonna return the favor, right? I don't wanna spoil the whole interview. I'm gonna put parts of the interview right now. And if you wanna watch the full interview, you'll find it on my Chris Must List channel. It's almost at 1 million views. Lastly, when I met him, he told me camera down. We spent a few minutes together without a camera. He told me, I do not want to film the faces of the people that are following us. Some people in the video noticed that, yeah, there were some people following us. No, there were a lot of people following us with guns. I'd say at least 12, right? So you'll see in the interview, he's always looking back. You know, he's very suspicious of everyone, and the only reason he took an interview with me is, you know, based on everything I've gone through, including getting arrested in Trinidad for not giving up where the gang members live. He had a trust in me that he might not have had with others. You know, since I did the interview, so many journalists reached out like, hey Chris, give me the contact. You think I'm gonna give you something that I worked my ass off, risk my life? I'm just gonna give you that information? The answer is no. The last part of the story before I jump into the interview is this. When I met him, he told me, turn the camera off. He had a big wad of cash like this. A man was following him around, and mothers and children were lined up and giving money. Now, if he wanted to show that side of him, he would have told me to film. He explicitly said, no cameras. I do not want, he wants to show the world, I am big, I am strong, I'm evil. And he even said it with his own words. He's willing to do evil things to bring Haiti back to the Haitians. but he was giving away money to those that needed it. School, if they need clothes, if they need food, those that live in the community are taken care of. That's something, that story itself is something I never shared with anyone. Now, when I was in Montreal with the Haitians, they were asking me like, how was barbecue? And today, when I was with some guys here, they're like, oh, barbecue, and they wanted to know the story. So I thought, for today's live, let me share a story that I've never shared before. This is the story of how I met Haiti's most notorious, most would say vicious gang leader, G9 gang leader. And for those that don't know, the reason he is so notorious is he stepped up in a country that is war-torn, gang-related, and he told each gang that, join my gang, we become one or you die. So he was able to gather, the reason it's called G9, he put the 9 biggest gangs in Haiti into one, and he's the boss. So for those that decided not to accept, a lot of them found themselves in the ground. If you watch my first series, in Haiti I interviewed a gentleman named Inspector. He was a gang member. He decided not to join the gang, and therefore he was killed, unfortunately. So again, some people love this man, some people dislike this man. I can understand both sides completely. I would not call him a friend. I would consider our conversation was one that I wanted to have. That being said, I hope in the future to do it again, but in reality, we don't know how that's gonna be possible. Anybody that is found talking to barbecue or translating for barbecue and or bringing a motorcycle for somebody to barbecue is being jailed. Okay, so the press is not allowed anywhere in sight. So proudly, I got one of the last and one of the few interviews with Mr. Barbecue. So hope you enjoy the conversation. Check it out. If you enjoy my content, Christmas list, raw. Goodbye. Yeah. 6 a.m. sharp. See how long it takes us to get to barbecue. My flight is at 10 a.m. So it wasn't easy finding barbecue. It took the 7 days, but it happened. For obvious reasons, I'm not gonna film or disclose where he is. Good morning, Eddie.
Good morning, good morning.
Feeling good?
Yes.
Today's our lucky day?
Yes.
Eddie's saying today's our lucky day. So I traveled all the way from Toronto, Canada, in order to find the man that's standing in front of me, Mr. Barbecue.
Il dit sorti juste Toronto, Canada, pour arriver là, pour parler avec les gens qui campent devant là, qui c'est barbecue.
Je remercie pour l'opportunité ça, que libre pour moi parler avec tout le monde Toronto, mais tout le monde Canada en général.
Okay, he thank you for giving him the opportunity to talk to the people of Canada,
in the world,
London, and the world.
Yeah. So when I watch TV at home, I see your face on TV, and they make you look to be a very evil, scary man.
Je regarde la télévision et il faut pas être comme si un monde qui méchant pile.
Et c'est normal pour faire pas être comme un monde qui méchant.
It is normal to make him look like somebody else who's evil.
So can I be honest with you? I've only been here 5 minutes.
And
I feel very comfortable around you.
Okay.
And I see how he helps the community.
C'est normal pour faire pas être comme un diable.
It is normal for them to make him look like a monster.
Yeah.
L'op dénonce son système qui corrompu.
When you denounce a system that is corrupt.
Yes. L'op demande de l'eau pour tout le monde.
When you're asking for water for everyone.
L'op demande l'hôpital pour tout le monde.
When you ask hospitals for everyone.
L'op demande l'école gratis pour tout le monde.
When you ask free school for everyone.
L'op dénonce 5% monde qui gagne 95% richesse pays.
Di sa ko?
Le wap denonse 5% moun ki gen 95% richesse pays.
5% of people that's holding the country's wealth.
The wealth.
Yeah.
E normal pou fèm bay trè
It
pou
is normal to make him look like a monster.
Parce que système qui n'a son système senti.
Because the system here is a stinky system.
Right.
Son système corrompu lié.
It's a corrupt system.
Il faut nous changer n'importe gens.
And by any means we must change it.
Et normal pour utiliser moun qui gen pile kob yo.
It is normal to use the people with a lot of money.
Yo utiliser médias local yo.
They use the local media.
Yo utiliser médias international.
They use the international media.
Pour détruire caractère.
So they can destroy his character.
Même gens yo te fait président Jovenel Moïse.
Just like they did the president Jovenel.
Jusqu'à ce qu'il va assassiner.
Until they assassinated him.
Sauf que moi-même yo va assassiner comme ça.
Just him, they cannot assassinate him.
Je dis à son système senti qu'il n'a pas dénoncé.
He's denouncing a stinky system.
Et nous avons besoin de l'eau pour tout le monde, nous avons besoin de l'hôpital, nous avons besoin de l'école. L'État, par contre, c'est n'existe.
Okay, so they need water, hospital, school. They say the government don't know if they exist.
Même si Thomas Sankara a dit.
Just like Thomas Sankara said,
nous plutôt de l'eau pour tout le monde.
We would rather have water for everyone.
Au lieu de boire champagne
instead of drinking champagne with a small group of people.
Innocent.
He's not an innocent person.
If
he was an innocent person, he wouldn't be able to do this fight.
Même fait kidnapping.
But he's not doing. He doesn't know how to do kidnappings. He doesn't know how to steal people's stuff. He doesn't kill people for money.
Je suis moun qui bay vim pour me changer condition la vie qui est mal.
He's just a person that gives his life to help change the people's condition of life, life condition.
Well, there's a war. We can hear the gunshots behind us. How far away is the war from where we stand right now?
Il y a une belle distance parce que il y a une belle distance parce que nous avons avec l'autre bloc.
Okay, it's a nice distance because they fighting from another block.
Yeah.
Another block.
Parce que l'autre côté de des balles, moun ça prend l'argent pour assassiner.
Okay, where you hear the gunshots are coming from, those people got paid to assassinate him.
Who are those people?
Ils policiers.
They use the cops.
Yo utiliser l'autre monde qui dans grand coup.
See the other hungry people.
Yo buy aux armes, yo buy aux cob.
They give them guns and money.
En façon pour assassiner.
So they can assassinate him.
C'est ça que fait n'a pour avec you.
That's why they fighting with him.
Now, are the Kenyans included in those people?
Est-ce que Kenya là-dedans tout?
Système est tellement puissant.
The system is so powerful.
Yo fait moun ça yo passer tant pour innocent.
They make these people pass for innocent.
Et puis, ils utilisent Kenya pour venir.
And they use the Kenyans to come fight with him.
Mais n'a libéré pays en bas occupation.
He's going to free the country from being under occupation.
Il y a 3 pays qui sont responsables de ça qui là.
There's 3 countries that are responsible for what's going on in Haiti right now.
Canada, la France.
The United States, Canada, and France.
Je suis bien content que nous avons une opportunité pour parler à tout le monde Canada.
He's very happy to get the opportunity to talk to the people of Canada.
Parce que Canada a une dette envers Haïti.
They say he believes that Canada has a debt for Haiti.
Dans les années 70, un pile professeur, un pile immigré au Canada.
In the 1970s, there's a lot of teachers that went to Canada.
Haïtiens qui sont au Canada n'ont pas jamais de problème tellement.
You see, the Haitians that went to Canada never gave any problems there.
Ils arrivent au Canada, ils travaillent.
They went to Canada and worked.
Ils payent taxes.
And they paid tax.
Et ils participent dans le développement Canada.
And they participate in the development of Canada.
Je ne comprends pas comment faire Canada en retour, c'est ça la fait non.
He doesn't understand why this is what Canada's giving in return.
Yeah. Maybe you can go on the other side of him so I don't bump into you.
Côté là nous regarder côté bas du tiré.
See when we stand right here, we can see where the gunshots are.
Oh, the smoke?
Ouais, exactement, quand on regarde la fumée.
Where the smoke are coming from?
Yeah.
Quand on regarde la fumée, il a gagné.
Where you see the smoke shot, that's where the fight is.
Yeah, and what about himself? He visits the front lines?
Is he going to visit
Non, pour le moment, beaucoup aller.
Not right now, he hasn't been.
Yeah. We were...
Monsieur, va vraiment aller.
See, his soldiers don't want to move.
Yes.
Parce que monsieur Mio considère comme symbole bataille m'a mené.
He said that his boys consider him as the symbol of the fight that he's
Chaque lè même qu'on fait incrédule malé mais au même pas
sometimes he sometimes he act hard-headed and he goes. I mean, but now he listens.
You know, we went to the front lines in Bel Air, and we were stuck getting shot at for 2 hours. And for me, very scary. But the men, the Haitian men with the guns, they said they're willing to give their life.
The message you want to send out to the world,
c'est comme si moi nous toujours dans esclavage.
it's like they're still in slavery.
Mais juste à la même journée, je dis comme si le pays a délibéré.
You would like for the country to be free today.
Et pour le pays a délibéré, moi c'est pas la force sénégalaise qui pouvait délibérer le pays.
Yeah, you see, for the country to be free, it has to be armed people to fight to free the country.
Are everyone here willing to give their life
Est-ce que toute la pour payer nous?
for this?
Oui.
Yes.
Ça c'est réalité. Moi-même tout m'a bail film pour
You see, that's the
bataille là.
reality. You see, he himself is really.
Haïti c'est un grand pays
Haiti is a big country
avec une grande histoire.
with a big history behind it.
D'ailleurs c'est histoire nous qui fait maltraiter nous.
This is because of our history is why they mistreating us today.
Nous gomme contre l'armée Napoléon
Because we fight against the Napoleon army
pour nous prendre indépendance.
so we can get our independence.
Haïti c'est esclave rebelle là.
With slave, the rebels
Qui pas accepter l'esclavage là.
that didn't accept slavery,
Et faut que nous bail pays en deuxième indépendance.
and we have to give the country a second independence.
Haïti besoin libérer en bas mais États-Unis, Canada, la France.
Haiti needs to be free under the hands of United States, Canada, and France.
Je dis à nous besoin décider
Today we need to decide
pour compte nous
by ourselves
qui ça cap bon pour nous.
what will be good for us.
Et États-Unis, Canada, la France pas jamais porter rien qui bien pour nous.
They say the United States, Canada, and France never bought anything good for Haiti.
Parce que nous avons assez de ressources pour nous développer tête.
Yeah, we have our enough. We have our own resources to develop Haiti.
Peut-être nous avons la technologie pour nous développer.
Maybe we don't have the technology to exploit those resources.
Mais nous parce que si on quitte nous pour compte nous,
But if they leave us by ourselves,
nous chercher technologie pour compte nous pour nous
we'll find our own
développer.
technology to
Bonjour. Peut-être
exploit
c'est ça.
our own resources,
Peut-être c'est ça qui fait au père.
and that's what they're afraid of.
Yeah.
Nous voulons finir la relation esclave maître avec États-Unis, Canada, la France.
Yeah, he wants to stop that relation, that slave master and slave relationship with United States.
When we
Je
went,
dis à nous une relation esclave maître à Canada, la France.
Today we have a relationship, slave and master, with United States, Canada, and France.
C'est ça nous avons contre les
That's
choses.
what we're fighting against.
well, when we went up in the hills yesterday to the grocery store, the big houses, I saw a lot of very light-skinned people.
C'est et mettre pays à.
They own the country. They own the
Et on
country.
décide tout ça qu'a fait.
They decide whatever's going on in Haiti
Sous protection États-Unis, Canada, la
under the
France.
protection of United States, Canada, and France.
Et c'est eux même qui essayé de monter à le jeune.
And they the ones they trying to go up to come
Et n'a privé côté
to
à
meet them.
n'importe
They
quoi.
want to go up there to meet them. And,
Comme yo
say,
peur,
by no means necessary they'll get up there. They're gonna reach up there.
Yeah, them you mean?
comme
Yeah, they're
Come-
gonna reach up there.
Yeah.
Up where the rich people
comme
are.
moun sa yo peur.
Since they're afraid,
Et puis faut nan yo gen passeport américain,
most of
français,
them have-
canadien.
most of them have United States passports and Canada and France.
Yeah.
So they don't have Haitian passports.
Je dis yo utilisé tout million yo a
Today they're using their millions
et que pour yo goumen contre nous.
so they can fight against them.
Mais nous même nous pas gen million,
But we don't have millions.
mais nous gen volonté
But they have the will,
Right.
et nous gen 107 millions avec.
and they have their ancestors with them.
Nous habitués faire histoire.
We used to make history.
Et n'a continué à faire ici.
And we're going to continue to make history.
En même temps, ils vivent bien en l'air.
Even if they're living good up there,
Je dis, ils sont pas en paix.
today they're not at peace.
Ils sont pas en paix à conscience.
They're not at peace with their conscience.
Parce qu'ils ont détruit la première nation noire indépendante sur
Because they
terre.
destroyed the first black nation.
Et ils ont senti n'a privé sur eux.
And they feel that they're going to reach to them.
Et les niveaux sur eux, on a jugé.
And when they reach to them, they're going to judge them.
Et les on a jugé avec dernier rigueur.
And they're going to judge them rigorously, I would say.
But I've been told by a lot of these, we'll call them mafia or gang members that I've met, soldiers, that the guns have come from there. That's where they get the guns.
Yeah, il dit comme ça qu'il y a prendre des petits messieurs, des amis, c'est là où sorti, c'est la mer où sorti.
Tous les amis qui entrent dans le ghetto,
All the guns that come in the ghettos,
c'est oligarques avec l'État ici.
those oligarch and government.
Pas de monde qui compte voyager.
None of them travel abroad.
So they're gifted. The guns are given.
Yeah, Zami
For free?
Ils baillent l'argent, parfois ils
give
baillent les
money.
amis directement.
Sometimes they give money, sometimes they give the guns.
Ça dépend de qui ça a besoin.
It depends on what they need.
Par exemple, ils te mettent en pile d'armes dans le pays.
They want to put a lot of guns in the country
Juste pour te déstabiliser le président Jovenel Moïse.
just to destabilize Jovenel Moïse, the president.
Yeah.
Qu'on y a ces armes, ça va tirer contre eux.
Today, those are the same guns that turned against them.
Qu'on y a un problème,
Now today, the problem,
ils ne peuvent pas prendre les armes dans
they
main.
can't take the guns away from them.
Qu'on y a essayé de battre pour assassiner.
Now they try to assassinate them.
Ils ont utilisé la police avec force multinationale.
They use the multinational forces and the Haitian police to fight against them.
Mais nous-mêmes, nous avons gommé contre le monde ça
But
aujourd'hui.
today they fight against
Mais
those.
c'est le monde qui empêche nous d'arriver côté nous parler.
Those people are the ones that stop them from reaching to.
Nous connaissons vrais ennemis, nous.
They know they're true enemies.
Il a essayé de faire peuple, il a essayé de faire le monde entier croire que c'est malheureux d'am touyer.
Yeah, they try to make the world believe that they killing the poor people.
Mais au fond, il n'est pas vrai.
But deep, it's not. It's not.
Ils ont
It's not.
utilisé les gens qui sont pauvres pour gommer contre nous.
They use the poor people to fight against them,
Même si ils ont utilisé la police pour gommer contre nous.
and just like they use the police to fight against them.
Yeah.
Nous même on n'a pas avancé pour nous gommer avec eux.
Again, today they moving forward to fight against them.
Comme ils ont grand pile comme
Since they have a lot of money,
ils ont utilisé les médias nationaux et internationaux
they
pour
use the
détruire nous.
national media and international media to destroy Scotland.
Yeah. What would he do if he found? Sorry. What would you do if you found one of the people that works for him involved in a kidnapping or a murder of an innocent person?
It is sort of fait sou to ta go moun nan groupe la ki fait on erreur ko fò kidnapping ou bien il nous fait font l'autre là.
Politiciens ou oligarques. Politiciens avec oligarques.
The politician and the oligarch.
Tu as créé un groupe qui est le GPEP.
They created a group called GPEP.
Yes.
Parce que on te dit que Jovenel Moïse avec Madame Lalim qui t'a créé G9.
They say it was Jovenel Moïse and Madame Lalim, which is the ambassador of the United States, that created G9.
Et G9 c'était moi-même qui t'ai créé.
And Genève, he's the one that created.
Comme moi pas de travail pour opposition, il était lié à Jovenel Moïse.
Because he didn't want to work with the opposition, they linked him with Jovenel Moïse.
Oligarques avec politiciens ont bail monsieur GPEP autorisation pour faire un pile kidnapping dans le pays pour calaguer sous de Jovenel.
So those rich people and the politicians, the opposition commit a lot of crimes to make Jovenel look bad,
Pour te montrer le monde que Jovenel va bon.
to show the world that Jovenel wasn't good.
Je dis à moi-même moi viens faire alliance à tout monsieur ça.
Today he made an alliance with those people,
Et moi dit monsieur nous va le gommer pour pays.
and he said to them that we're gonna fight for
Nous va
the
le gommer pour
country.
libérer pays.
We're gonna fight to free the country.
Si nous va le gommer pour libérer pays, nous pas cap kidnapper moun.
See, if we're fighting to free the country, we can't be doing any kidnappings.
Et peut-être ça moi commencé parler avec eux et puis on commencé 6 mois faire kidnapping.
That's why he started talking to them, and they stopped doing the kidnappings.
Il y a 4 gros bases qui te qu'on faire kidnapping tout pays à te connaît.
See, there are 4 main places that used to do the kidnappings, and all the country know about it.
Jeff Canaan,
Jeff Carrara,
L'Amour sans jour, 400 Maozo.
yes. We know up to continue.
Jeff Canaan, L'Amour sans jour, 400 Maozo. Iso Village des Dieux, si la pluie Grand Ravine. Monsieur ça va faire kidnapping encore.
And they don't do it anymore, kidnappings. They used to, but they stopped.
But is there a punishment if this still happens today?
Si yon moun ta fè erreur, on pénisyon quand même.
Si on fait kidnapping, nous disons là, dans la bataille d'affaires, on va prendre dernière sanction.
Okay, if anybody commit any type of kidnappings while they're fighting, they're gonna go under the first sanction.
Dernière sanction.
Yeah, the last sanction I meant to say.
What is the last section?
Qui ça que dernier? Yeah, you're good. You did. He just laughed.
Doesn't want to incriminate himself on camera, which makes sense.
Being discreet.
So,
That's a school they built.
okay, how?
C'est pas l'État qui fait.
The government didn't build this.
C'est nous-mêmes qui cherchons l'organisation internationale, nous faisons l'école ça.
They don't want to found this this organization.
Je dis à nous
International
qu'il puisse passer 300 personnes qui viennent à l'école ça gratis.
Today they have 300 kids in there that are going to school for free.
Yeah, come on the other side. It's the weekend, so there's no school today. How important is that for the kids to go to school?
Comment ça est important pour continuer à l'école?
Sans éducation, pas rien.
Without education, you're nothing.
On va pas construire un pays sans éducation.
You can't build a country without education.
Si nous pas mettre si moun yo l'école,
If we don't put the kids in school,
yo pas gain éducation.
they don't have any type of education.
Dans 10 ans, dans 15 ans,
Within 10 to 15 years,
politiciens et oligarques yo
the politician and rich people
va l'utiliser pour faire vivre ça.
will use them to do bad things for them.
C'est ça que je dis, c'est important pour nous pour plus de monde à l'école.
That's why today is very important to put more kids in school.
Hey, pendant que je regarde ça là, papa, je ne vais pas filmer mon ça.
Yeah, no problem.
Pendant que je regarde ça, vous savez moi, plutôt de me taper ça à terre comme ça, amen. Tu vois, nous mettre ça là, dans la place roche yo. Plutôt de mettre ça comme ça, est-ce que c'est fait? Moi si c'est même si père pas voulu me acheter lui. Il va nouvelle plus belle.
What's he doing?
Talking about this.
T'as mettre carpet comme ça.
You want them to put it right here. But you in the top.
Oui, non, nous t'as fait une juste besoin de regarder dans l'école là.
So these are small age children.
Yeah, ça l'école petit mon petit.
Ouais, ça l'école pour tout le monde petit.
So-
L'école primaire.
From here, the young. So my question is this: by the time that these children are his age, what does he think Haiti is going to look like?
Il dit tout petit monde so les arriver dans l'âge. Si so penser comment penser Haïti à pied dans moment ça.
Et ça que je dis à n'a goumé pour les arriver dans l'âge pour qu'ils continuent faire études secondaires.
Okay, that's why they're fighting. So when they get to a certain age, they can do their high school studies.
Yeah.
Après pour qu'ils aillent à
So
l'université.
they can go, after that, they can go to
But you
university.
think
Ça quoi qu'ils aillent à l'université pour apprendre métier,
They say those that cannot go to the university, they can go to a professional school.
pour qu'ils servent pays.
So they can serve their country.
Je dis après on va prendre Canada, États-Unis, la France tant qu'au paradis.
So they won't take Canada, United States, and France like for paradise.
États-Unis, Canada déçu Haïti, en façon les nous gon visa pour aller dans le pays ça pour nous prendre pour paradis.
Okay, you say the United States, Canada, and France keeping us in the States, so we can always think that they're countries of paradise.
Yeah.
Paradis c'est Haïti là.
I say the paradise is Haiti.
Un bel soleil.
Good, very nice.
Belle
Can,
plage.
can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I'm from Canada. I'm in the United States all the time, and it's not paradise. We're infested with crime, drugs, and problems, homelessness.
Juste un pays qui a travail,
Just a country that have a
un
lot
pays
of
qui a
work,
sécurité,
security.
et puis rien quoi.
Nothing much.
Nous qu'a fait ça tout.
So we can do that too.
Nous qu'a fait Haïti tourner grand
We
quoi.
can make Haiti great again.
But
Nous qu'a fait Haïti tourner l'appel des Antilles, j'en
We can make Haiti become the pearl of the island, the pearl of the pearl of the island or something like that. La perle des
l'appel
Antilles.
des Antilles.
yeah.
La perle.
So what are your thoughts about Donald Trump becoming
So
president?
pense que Donald Trump qui vient.
Is that good for Haiti or
Est-ce que
bad
ça
for
a bon ou
Haiti?
bien pas bon pour Haïti?
Quel était démocrate, quel était républicain, pas jamais fait rien pour Haïti.
See, regardless, the Republican and Democrat, they never did anything good for Haiti.
Démocrate était toujours fait hypocrite avec nous.
See, the Democrat Party, the Democrat Party always be on some type of hypocrite.
Critical.
Ils étaient toujours fait hypocrite avec nous.
They always been dealing with them with hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Contrairement à républicain qui dit bagaille au champ lien.
Contrary with the Republican, they say it loud and clear, let you be known. Like
Parce que avec Donald Trump,
they say, you think with Donald Trump,
ils vont quitter Haïtien décider pour compte.
they'll let Haiti decide for them by themselves.
Je dis à ces démocrates qui décident qui mon cap président, qui mon cap chef police, qui mon cap ministre, qui mon cap directeur général. So, il va bon.
They say today it is the Democrats that decided who's going to become the prime minister, who's going to become president, who's going to become the head of the police chief.
Yes.
You know, yeah.
Mon nou gen nan tête pays là son équipe pop étoile. C'est démocrates qui dirigent Haïti.
So the people that are running the country right now are a bunch of puppets.
Mm-hmm. Well, I saw him.
Non parce que Trump a quitté Haïti, Haïtien décidé pour compte.
So he believes that Trump will let Haiti decide by itself.
I think so as well. I agree.
Yeah.
I saw him on TV. The world saw his barbecue on TV. When you told the president of Haiti that he must leave.
Fuck président qui l'a yo aller.
Even those that are here need to go too.
Yeah.
Comment comprendre qu'il y a 9 présidents dans tête pays?
How can you understand that they put 9 presidents in the head of the country?
Right. They're not elected presidents. They're chosen presidents.
Qui a-ce qui met 9 présidents?
Who put those 9 presidents?
Right.
C'est démocrates qui utilisent CARICOM pour mettre.
That used CARICOM to.
Je dis à nous demander pour CARICOM quitter le pays.
Today he asked for CARICOM to leave the country.
Et nous demander pour force multinationale là quitter le pays.
For the multinational forces to leave the country.
Et nous pensons que Donald Trump a aidé nous faire ça.
So he believed that Donald Trump will help them do that.
Quitter nous gérer ça pour compte nous.
Let us take care of that ourselves.
N'a pas arrangé nous n'a mettre tout le monde ça au dehors.
We're going to arrange ourselves to put all of them
Haïti besoin développer pour compte.
Haiti needs to develop itself by itself.
Nous besoin de amis.
We need to have friends.
Mais nous pas besoin de maîtres.
We don't need no masters.
Nous pas esclaves encore.
We're not slaves anymore.
États-Unis, Canada, la France comportent autant que maîtres.
United States, Canada, France act like they are masters.
Et puis ils prennent nous tant qu'esclaves.
And they take us like we slaves. They're slaves.
Et c'est dommage politiciens nous accepter comporter autant qu'esclaves.
The politicians, the Haitian politicians accept them to treat them like slaves.
Quel bel business là, m'a bien acheté.
What about politics? Is that something he sees himself in the future?
Pas avec le système qui est là.
Not with the system that is here.
Système qui est là, un système sensi.
The system here is a stinky system.
Si mal entrer dans le système ça,
if he goes into that system,
automatiquement peut-être moins esclave.
Automatically he's going to become a slave.
Du système là.
Of the system.
Right.
Parce que c'est un système qui est contrôlé par oligarques.
There's a system that are controlled by the rich people.
Un système qui est contrôlé par les États-Unis, Canada, la France.
A system that is controlled by the United States, Canada, and France.
Nous devons craser le système avant.
We need to break down the system first.
Et là, ça n'est pas moi qui choisir dans la politique.
Now, at that time, it's not going to be him that chooses to go into politics.
Peuple même pourquoi tu as choisi si dans la politique.
The people will choose who.
La vie ne dépend de moi.
His life does not depend on him.
La vie dépend des ancêtres.
His life depends on his ancestors.
Et la vie dépend des ancêtres et du peuple haïtien.
And the Haitian people.
Moun qui pi mal yo quand même yo.
The people that are the less fortunate.
Si moun qui pi mal yo pas même.
If the people that are less fortunate than love him, and the rich people would have been assassinated him. They try many times.
Grâce à ancêtres vivants toujours.
Because of the ancestors, he's still alive.
Yeah, well, look, we're walking the streets freely. He has no worry at all. Nothing. No weapons, no guns.
Parce que moi à l'aise là.
He says he's at ease here.
Moun yo senti en sécurité avec moi.
People feel like they're safe with him.
Moun yo peur la police à l'armée.
They're more afraid of the police and the
Les
army.
rentrent cap tuer yo.
When they come through, they shoot at them
Cap mettre yo dans char pour la tuer yo.
and put them in the tanks and go kill them elsewhere.
Moi son protecteur,
He's like a protector.
moi son papa
He's like a father.
qui soucie de manger moun yo, de business yo,
that care
de
for
sécurité yo,
their business,
pour moun
their
pas violer yo.
so people won't wake them.
But even as the gunshots go, everything is very normal.
Remember like in
The children carry on.
because they know he's here.
Yeah.
Moun yo juste connaît n'a pas goumé contre yo.
They know they're fighting against them.
Et
Yeah.
pas l'État qui paye nettoyer là, et notre pays nettoyer là.
See, they're the ones who pay to clean the street, not the government.
Right.
C'est tout à l'heure va nettoyer là. Moun yo connaissent la police qui a tiré, moun yo va trop peur.
The people who know that the police are the ones that are shooting, they're not afraid.
Right. But
Parce que nous pas quitter assassiner nous.
Because they're not going to let them assassinate us.
N'a défendre tête nous n'importe quoi.
We're going to protect ourselves by any means.
he was once a police officer.
Yeah, they are police on fire.
Did he see corruption?
Fais le bon seconde.
Just give him a second.
Yeah, no problem. So when he was a police officer, did he see corruption within?
Ils l'ont dit aux policiers, est-ce que tu vois la corruption en pile là-dedans?
Of course.
But like what type of corruption?
Par exemple, ou ka arrêter moun qui pi mal, ou ka arrêter moun dans quartier populaire, mon pas jam ka arrêter un mulâtre.
For an example, you can arrest the people from the ghettos, but you can't arrest a mulatto.
Right.
Un jour, moi t'ai essayé d'arrêter un mulâtre.
One day you try to arrest a mulatto,
Ça a tellement mal fini pour moi.
that almost end up bad for him.
Et en Haïti, pas la police n'a pas protégé accès.
In Haiti, the police are not protected.
Haïti, police la protégé accès vie moun qui riche yo.
In Haiti, the police are protecting the rich people.
Pas occuper moun qui fait nous croire que Haïti, policier va protéger population.
Don't let people make you believe that the police are protecting the population.
La police quand elle a tué un paquet de monde parce que son quartier pauvre.
The police can come in here and shoot whatever the amount of people that they want because it's a poor.
And it happens, correct? It does happen.
Tandis que dans un quartier riche, c'est le même manque blessé son monde, il a provoqué.
And contrary to if they go do that in a rich area,
Well, of course not.
there'll be a big
That's
trouble.
right, of course. Of course.
C'est lui, il fallait éviter de filmer.
C'est donc c'est comme ça. Non, les amis ne vont pas paraître bien là-dedans.
Non, c'est comme ça. Ok. T'as un expliquer ça.
Et nous-mêmes, nous faisons ça.
Yeah.
Nous souhaitons qu'on explique ça.
Avoid filming, yes. I
Expliquez que on va pas filmer la population.
Ah, okay. So you need to
understand. Avoid filming. Yeah, no problem.
Raison que fait pas de filmer la population.
the reason why.
Raison que fait pas de filmer la population.
So the reason that you're not supposed to film the local
Les reportages ça va le sortir.
when the reporters come out.
Yeah.
La police a pas assassiné moun yo sous prétexte que c'est bandit.
Yeah, on the pretext that they are bandits. Definitely.
En pile nan moun yo est malheureux que sorti dans la rue chercher la vie.
Okay, thank you.
On continue ça?
It's not, most of these people sometimes they go outside and go look for a better life or something
Yeah.
like that, and they take them for bandits.
La police est dans la rue, tout profiter pour tuer, pour tirer bandit.
Yeah. When the police see them on the street, they take opportunity to kill them and make them pass for bandits.
Yeah.
Pendant tout ton temps la marche avec nous, est-ce qu'il y a un bagage qui symbolise l'État là?
Yeah, you see, ever since you've been walking with them, did you see anything here that symbolized the state, the government?
No.
Ça c'est pas l'État là.
We don't have any government.
C'est nous-mêmes qui l'État.
We are all government.
Right.
C'est nous-mêmes qui voyons les gens à l'école.
We are the ones that send the kids to
C'est
school.
nous-mêmes qui voyons les gens à l'hôpital.
We're the ones that send the people to the hospital.
Et nous-mêmes qui aidons les gens à faire commerce.
They're the ones that.
Et nous qui aidons les jeunes à
They're the ones that help them
l'université.
go to the university, do
So c'est nous-mêmes qui
business.
l'État.
So they their own government.
I don't have much time with you. What do you want the world to know about Haiti today, on this day? Who's winning the war right now?
Et je dis à nous le monde entier qu'on est.
Today we want the whole world to know.
États-Unis, Canada, la France, Haïti sous occupation.
The United States, Canada, France have Haiti under occupation.
Nous demandons liberté pour Haïti.
We ask for freedom for Haiti.
Si on ne veut pas nous liberté,
If they don't want to give us the freedom,
on fait même chose à 7 nous te
we're
faire.
gonna do it just like our ancestors do it.
On a boumé pour liberté.
We're gonna fight for freedom.
Je dis à me comprendre que Haïti sont un pays qui fait une pauvre.
Today you understand that Haiti is a country that they want to impoverish.
Premièrement, la France complice dans la pauvreté nous.
So first of all, France is guilty.
La France complice dans la France coupable dans la misère Haïti.
What's going on in Haiti?
Après l'indépendance, nous fait nous payer pour l'indépendance.
After we gained our independence, they made us pay for it.
États-Unis ba nous plusieurs occupations.
The United States give them many occupations.
Et nos occupations ça volé l'or nous, yo cassé bac pays.
Throughout the occupation, they stole our gold. And qui ça encore?
Yo cassé bac pays et puis yo volé tout clock dans le pays.
They broke our gold banks and took everything away.
Je dis, on a un paquet de monde dans le pays qui a un grand goût.
Today we have a whole lot of people that are living in hunger.
Nous avons un paquet de Simon qui va à l'école.
Lots of children that cannot go to school.
Nous avons un peuple qui est vraiment dans la misère.
We have a people that are really living in misery.
Mais qui ont un paquet de ressources pour nous sortir dans la misère.
Have a lot of resources to come out of misery.
C'est juste mauvais politique États-Unis, Canada, la France.
This is because of the bad politics of United States, France, and Canada.
Qui empêche nous sortir dans la misère.
Stopping Haiti from getting
Haïti qui a été manger pour
misery. Haiti can feed itself.
Et nous avons terre côté nous qui cultiver.
We have land that we can cultivate.
Américains, Français, Canadiens pas quitter nous cultiver.
Americans, Canadians, and French don't want us to cultivate our.
Juste parce que pour avoir des vieux durs qui ont cancer à nous.
So they can send us rice that can give us cancer.
Nous avons côté là qui nous fait bon dur pour
We
manger.
have our own land that can give us good rice.
Nous avons terre côté nous fait tomates, oignons,
We
fait
have
tout ça nous
land that
besoin.
can grow tomatoes, onions, whatever we need.
Mais ils ont empêché nous de faire ça.
But they're stopping us from doing all that.
Nous avons le monde entier connaît que Haïti a besoin de deuxième liberté.
So today we want the world to know that Haiti is in the second independence.
Et si États-Unis, Canada, la France prend conscience,
And if the United States, Canada, and France become conscious,
je pense que Haïti a libéré et l'a développé.
and he believes that Haiti will be free and develop.
Et jamais te dit nous dans le commencement,
And just like he said in the beginning,
faut que nous suspendons avec relation maître à esclave là.
we need to stop this type of relation, master and slave relation.
Je dis à États-Unis, Canada, la France ont une relation maître à esclave avec nous.
Today, the United States, France, and Canada have a slave and master relations with Haiti.
Comment nous comprenons que les États-Unis décident pour mettre 9 présidents dans le pays?
How can you understand that the United States can put 9 presidents in the country?
Ça n'a jamais fait.
That never happened before.
Nous avons 47 ans.
Say he's 47 years old.
Dans l'histoire pays, la première fois que Haïti a 9 présidents.
In the history of the country, it's the first time you see that Haiti has 9 presidents.
Et tous les 9 personnes qui sont présidents,
And all the 9 persons that are presidents,
c'est 9 personnes qui étaient dans le pouvoir déjà.
it's 9 people that were in power already.
Lavalas,
It's the Lavalas,
PHTK,
yeah.
Lavalas, PHTK, Fusion. Toutes les partis politiques qui sont au pouvoir aujourd'hui, ils sont toutes nettes. Ils ont passé dans le pouvoir pendant 30 à 40 dernières années qui passent.
All the 9 persons were like in different political platform, and they were into power already. They're the ones that are in power right now.
Aujourd'hui, je ne peux pas comprendre.
Today, he cannot understand
États-Unis choisit de mettre 9 personnes.
why would the United States choose to put those 9 persons into power.
Ils sont preuves claires
It is a proof, clear proof,
et que les États-Unis veulent détruire nous.
that the United States wants to destroy us.
Et ça pour le monde entier qu'on est.
That's what the world needs to know.
Canada complice.
Canada is
Accomplice.
Yeah,
Français au complice.
the French,
Américains
the
complices.
Americans.
Nous avons besoin de deuxième liberté.
We need a second freedom.
Celle ça qui a retiré nous là.
That's the only thing that can get us out of this state.
Et ça fait grain ça nous espérer de Donald Trump.
That's why the only thing that they're hoping from Donald Trump,
Il va faire boucher dans bagaille.
he's not gonna put his hand into Haiti's affair.
Il va quitter nous-mêmes nous décider pour nous.
He's gonna let Haiti to decide on his own.
Yes, I appreciate you for tuning into today's raw video, but if you want to watch the full video interview with the most wanted in Haiti, barbecue, check out my full channel, Christmas List. Thank you. Buenas noches. Hit that subscribe button, please.